Hello and welcome to I've Seen Everything, where the name is ironic and the reactions are... Get away from me! Hi everyone, my name's Andrew and welcome to yet another movie reaction delivered straight to you out here from me, and we are here to continue our run of horror movies. I know we've been doing a lot of them lately, but I'm enjoying it, you're enjoying it. There's a bunch of horror movies I've been meaning to see that I want to get through. We will make it back around to other fare soon, although we did, just as of recording this, watch a non-horror movie. We watched Project Hail Mary out here, so there you go. Today we are here to watch the 2022 movie Smile. I've been trying to make my way through more modern horror movies that I have missed for whatever reason. I generally watched a lot of horror movies over my life, but for some reason in recent years there's a number of kind of big ones that I have missed, and this has been one of them. From what I've heard, Smile 2 got quite a bit more attention than this movie did, the first Smile, but I'm not really the type of person that can just jump to Smile 2 without watching this movie first. Plus, I've heard a lot of good things about this movie too. I've heard it was very creepy, very scary, very unexpected, and so I am here for it. I don't really know a lot about this movie other than obviously it's going to involve smiling in some capacity, some kind of horrific thing centered around smiling, making smiling creepy. Whoever it is that we're scared of is going to be smiling. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm always into whenever scary stories or scary movies can do something like that. They can take something that was previously considered positive or innocent and make it seem menacing and scary. It's hard to believe that there was a time in history where clowns weren't considered scary, but there was. Not so much anymore. There's been a lot of clowns in horror movies. There's been a lot of clowns in true crime stuff. There's been horrific things done by people wearing clown makeup. Are we not going to be able to see people smile anymore after this? I don't know. Let's find out. But before we get going, I want to be sure to invite you to check out the Patreon. The full-length reaction to this movie is available over on the Patreon right now. There's other full-length movie reactions over there, exclusive television show reactions, all kinds of stuff. I hope you go check it out and consider becoming a patron. Any support that you offer over there or over here is always greatly appreciated. And speaking of over here, if you'd be so kind as to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons, click the bell so you can see when I'm putting out new videos. And that is it, folks. Let's not waste another moment. Let us get into watching 2022's Smile. Here we go. Okay, well, we're already not off to a good start. We're starting with a dead person. At least it appears to be a dead person. What I will say, though, is that she does not appear to be smiling. Okay, a child discovering, presumably their mother, dead in bed, which is horrible. Well, that's certainly a way to set up a character bio within a few seconds.
She doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. He matters. She doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. She doesn't matter. I'm gonna.
Hey, Carl.
That is brave. I might be worried that he'd be dangerous, but also kind of beautiful in a way. Try to make him feel like he's not alone.
I know that what you're experiencing feels real, but it can't hurt you.
That's horrible. I really hope for his sake she's right.
It's harmless. Just make sure someone checks on him every couple hours.
Also, in a horror movie, if they say someone's harmless, highly suspect. Okay, someone is having some serious trouble coming in as a new patient.
Laura Weaver, 26. She's a grad student. Police were...
And so this is who we saw being brought in, and she was about to leave, and now she's not.
A professor at her school bludgeoned himself to death with a hammer. She was interviewed as the only witness.
I know you're nervous. I promise this is a safe place.
Not for me.
Yeah, whatever we're about to see in this movie, she's already been through it. She's like got the look of someone at the end of a horror movie that just barely survived it.
I'm not crazy.
Nobody's saying that. You just tell me what's going on.
I'm getting the feeling she's not going to be able to do that in a way that's going to make sense.
I'm seeing something. It looks like different people. It pretends to be someone that I know. Sometimes it's a random stranger. Sometimes it looks like my grandfather who died in front of me when I was 7.
Okay. So it's not just random people around her smiling. It's even people that have been long gone.
It's smiling at me. The worst smile I've ever seen in my life. And it told me that today's the day that I'm gonna...
That's okay.
Yeah. I don't know, but I have an idea that what she's experienced is about to happen to her. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Now, hurry.
Sitting smiling. Or standing smiling. Yeah. Here's the beginning.
Laura?
And she has a piece of the broken vase. Yep. That's what I thought I might see. Yikes. Yikes. Wow. Wow. That was horrific. I am in for it. I feel like... And she's still smiling even as she's dead. And so, I don't know what just happened. She saw something. Obviously, it came into the room. Nobody else could see it. She couldn't see it. It took her over. You could see it happening. This horrific thing happened in front of her with that smile on her face. And now she has handed this off to her in a way like she can't tell anybody what just happened and have them believe her. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, I recognize the detective, the one on the right with the beard.
We're looking for anything that might make some sense of all this.
Before she died, she was smiling.
She sounds crazy to me.
Oh, great evaluation, buddy. It is something that unfortunately happens a lot. People just want to put a label on someone. And I know we're in a horror movie setting here, but like, it's pretty messed up just to slot people away like that. They love to do that in horror movies. You have quiet and then just a loud shower or a loud door or something like that. Phone rings. Okay, so I think that's her. That's the girl.
Bro. Whoa, did I scare you?
He doesn't even know what happened to her today.
A patient died today.
In a pretty horrific fashion.
It happened right in front of me. It was awful.
I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Run, because I'm betting he's going to be first.
Maybe we should bail on dinner tonight.
Oh, they're going somewhere? It is a horror movie. We got to have a chance for carnage.
This is exactly why you have to get out of that girl's hospital.
Why become a doctor if you can't get disgustingly rich? So...
Okay, they're going out of their way to have us not like these people. Why are these people friends exactly?
We grew up in that house.
Oh, it's her sister. That's why.
Can you guys just shut the up?
Thank you.
I was going to say, why would these people be around each other otherwise? Okay, made it to the next day. Yep, detective's back.
When the call came in, I had no idea it was gonna be you, so I'm sorry if that was weird.
That's your job.
Oh, this is somebody that she used to be with.
You do know she's engaged, right?
Yeah.
I'm single.
Apparently, and interested. Yeah, I mean, that does stand out. There's a lot of ways that people harm themselves or even take themselves out. Bludgeoning yourself with a hammer, not so much. Uh-oh.
Get him a present. He's really into electric model trains.
Was it the same hallucination of the girl or was it someone else? Someone's good. Yeah, right there. And do all of them that do that harm themselves? Or is it just meant to creep her out on some of them?
You're going to die! You're going to die!
Yeah, that's pretty horrific.
5150 needs to be restrained.
Okay, he was in it and then he was out. So it's not necessarily permanent for everybody.
A patient in your care herself brutally. You're going to take a paid week off. You've been working 80-hour weeks for months. I'm concerned that you haven't been sleeping.
Okay, so I was thinking it was going to be continually be people at the hospital, and that would be like, again, even harder for her to get people to understand what was happening. But it's going to be people out in regular life as she has this week off. It's a very quiet movie so far. I mean, I think they do that on purpose so the loud parts are even more kind of stark. I'm still really scared for her husband. Or her, I keep saying husband, for her fiance. No, at least he's not there right now. So the interesting thing is, like, normally you want someone in a horror movie to have help, to have as many people around that can help you know, fight off whatever it is as possible. In this, you're wanting to keep people away from her because that's the only way to like keep terrible things from happening. Yikes. She's breaking a lot of glasses. They really know how to put an audience on edge. Silence, loud sound. Silence, loud sound.
Are you alone in the house, ma'am?
Yes.
Are you sure? Look behind you.
So she's hallucinating voices on the phone now. She didn't even have the phone. Wow.
Hello.
This is First Line Security. May I have your name and the passcode?
Yeah, at that point, I'd say just have them come out, man. But again, with what's happening, any one of them could end up getting taken by the thing next.
We did a full sweep inside and out. It's all clear.
What about the back door?
Is it possible it wasn't fully latched last time it was closed?
It makes you wonder back to our original victim here. How many of these things did she see that she tried to explain away or make it seem like were normal before she couldn't deny it anymore?
There was this weird incident at work and... Sorry. Everything's okay. Can you see if you can find Mustache? I haven't seen him like anywhere at all.
Rose, did you break another glass?
I was saying the glasses are taking a beating here, you know? So she was a PhD student, and this started for her somewhere. Like, how many things did she kind of explain away and like, oh, it's just this or it's just that, before it was just obviously something very wrong? Maybe she keeps having dreams about her mother like this, and maybe part of the reason she doesn't want to sleep is her mother going to end up being one of the people she sees. Holy crap. That was interesting.
Something really terrible is gonna happen.
Yeah, we have too much foreshadowing.
Laura?
There was whispering. Okay.
Laura?
Put the knife down! Rose!
Whoa. Was that? I'm assuming that was her mother. It was too fast. I didn't get a look at it.
How did it make you feel?
Terrified, obviously. Guilty.
Guilty.
Well, she was my patient.
She was a disturbed young woman you only met for 10 minutes.
She blames herself. She takes such responsibility for everybody in her care because of her mother, that she couldn't save her mother. That's how she thinks of it. She blames herself.
I've been seeing things, hearing things.
What is it you've been seeing and hearing?
I really strongly feel like it's going to happen to this doctor.
Have you been continuing to see patients?
Just taking a short hiatus.
A forced hiatus. That's an important distinction.
What about the Risperdal?
Let's talk again next week before we consider any medication. In the meantime, you can always call me.
She had a look on her face like, I mean, that wasn't very well hidden either. It's like, hey, what about those drugs I was asking about? And then very much a look of disappointment on her face. Yeah, how would you make yourself smile after that's what you keep seeing in all these people? Uh-oh. Somebody's going to do it at a kid's birthday party.
That one's from Aunt Rose.
What'd you get, sweetheart?
It is not a train. It's the cat. It's the cat. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so the entity isn't necessarily always gonna kill the person it's taking over, but it's just haunting her, essentially, tormenting her. Yeah, we've gone downhill quickly.
I heard you were brought into the ER. I wanted to come down and check on you. How are you doing?
Fine.
Rose, I'll be honest with you. I'm concerned. I really think you should speak to someone.
Yeah, Rose is going through it, to say the least. She's having her whole life turned inside out by an entity she can't really pin down.
Something is happening to me.
Maybe we just go inside.
No, just listen to me. Sorry.
Wow. I mean, you can't blame her. Look at everything she's been through. But to anybody around her, what does it look like, you know?
I am not crazy. Sorry.
But it's genetic, isn't it?
What?
Mental illness.
Oh, so now they're going to start blaming it on that it was from her mother. And what happened to her is going to happen to Rose, apparently.
I looked it up.
Why would you look that up?
I wanted to know what I was potentially hitching my entire life to. Is that so fucking unfair?
You know, this is where it does matter. I mean, not to say you couldn't have a similar situation, but the fact that they're not married yet, to if they were.
Did you kill Mustache?
No.
It was the thing. Trevor, please.
Yeah. This is unfortunately what happens in most horror movies. You just see terrible things happen to good people, and there's usually just about nothing they can do about it. Until the very end, sometimes maybe they find a way to do something, but not always. I guess you can try to trace it back, but you probably just find more and more people who have died. Yeah, having to try to ignore it somehow. You know she's not there. Yikes.
At first, I noticed small changes in him.
It's what makes it even scarier, is the not knowing. The not knowing what it's about, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to escape it.
Then he just stopped sleeping altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, that's understandable.
They asked me to identify his body.
Ooh. Wow. Yikes. I mean, great creature effects, but yikes.
I should take it all down, but
No, he was an artist.
I can't stand being in here. This is what Gabriel said he saw. He kept saying it was trying to get inside of him.
What I was saying before, it's scarier not knowing. It's scarier not knowing what it is, not knowing where it comes from, not knowing how to stop it, as opposed to if you start to learn about it, it's less scary once you have more information.
He watched someone die by...
I assumed you knew this.
What was her name?
What kind of reporter are you?
Please just give me the name.
Get the out of my house!
Yeah, that's understandable given what she went through. I'm wondering now, though, she's saying it's people who've taken themselves out. I'm using that term intentionally because filters out here. Is it just somebody who's seen another person do it as a result of this? Or like specifically in Rose's case, she saw it happen in front of her with her mother when she was young. Laura said that she saw it happen with her grandfather in front of her when she was 7. So did they have to have like a previous thing where they've seen it happen in front of them? I'm wondering.
Hey. Come on in.
Were they married? Were they just dating? What was the deal?
Gabriel Munoz.
There's another incident report here from a week earlier. A woman committed. Angela Powell.
I mean, you could just trace all of this back, see what other incidents Angela was involved in, and just keep going back.
I need you to do the same search again, but this time on her, the woman, Angela.
Can you please tell me what this is all about?
Joel, I need your help, okay?
I mean, it is a very odd pattern if he keeps looking back, and she also saw someone take themselves out, and then the person before, and it just keeps going.
She was also interviewed about it.
And that name. Ooh. Yikes.
Okay, stop.
Is he smiling? Rose, who are these people?
I mean, I would say keep following it back to see if you could find anything of use, but if all you're going to find is just more incidents of people taking themselves out, then that's not really going to help you know what to do here. That's not really going to help you know anything of value. Just that this is something that keeps passing from person to person to person.
I called her.
Why?
I think you know why.
I didn't know what else to do.
I confided that I was scared to death.
Why do you think I even called her? Are you actually leaving right now?
This is good storytelling, though. This is not people making stupid decisions. This is everything makes sense from the position that everyone's at.
How are you? I have been cursed.
That doesn't help her believe you.
This has happened to other people, and they're all dead. And Holly, I'm gonna be next. Those curses are not real.
Wow. It's so hard because it's the truth, but nobody could possibly believe that.
Okay, you were having some sort of a breakdown. You are not hearing me. This is exactly what happened to Mom.
I still have my question, though. Is it like, does it have to be people who have previously witnessed something like that happen? Like, aside from the curse?
I'm sorry that I left you alone and that you had to be the one to fight her.
Yeah. This family definitely has a lot going on that they never dealt with.
Mom lost her mind. You let it define your entire life.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm actually trying to help people instead of being some PTA housewife who lives in her own smug little bubble.
It's not that they're like different people necessarily, like severely different people. They came from the same place and just have gone very different directions in their life. And she's right. She's right about what she said. Like the trauma of what happened with her mother has completely defined her life. That was before any of this happened. Also, we're about due for something bad to happen, I think. Uh-oh.
Holly.
Yeah, I thought I had seen that somewhere. Luckily, it was just a hallucination. It was very unexpected. Like I had seen that brief moment somewhere. I thought that was actually a death, like someone died that way. Yeah, where do you go? What do you do at this point, you know?
20 cases involving 19 victims.
Only 19.
Robert Talley. His business partner commits. Talley murders a woman he's never met before. Eyewitness to the murder also commits. Pattern resumes.
Okay, I'm trying to figure that. He killed somebody, and him killing somebody handed off the curse. To who? I mean, I'm sure that getting an explanation from him will help, but...
I thought you were going to say this was some kind of like crazy called a blackmail scheme. I mean, this is...
At least she has somebody who believes that something is happening. That's all she's got right now.
So it's kind of like the guy on the security camera footage.
Exactly like that.
That helps because at least he saw that. Who smiles like that and then does that to themselves?
None of them survived longer than a weekend.
Today was my 4th day.
Whatever happened to those people is not going to happen to you. I promise.
I appreciate you trying to be supportive, buddy. But you can't make that promise. You could start smiling any second and run you guys off the road. And this guy, if he knows anything about it, if he realizes you have it, he's not going to be happy to see you.
And look, you only got 10 minutes with him, okay? It's the best I could do without a court order.
Appreciate it.
I mean, I'm trying to figure out what he could do to himself without any weapons. Maybe slam his head into the thing or something. Can he tell somehow?
I have a patient. Why is it that everybody else who's seen it is dead and you're alive? Mr. Talley, you can help her, please.
Make the cop leave, and I'll tell you what I know.
Yeah, this is going to go badly. He's going to end up hurting himself or something before anybody else can get back into him. I'm sorry if I'm not talking very much. I don't know what this edit's going to look like. I am transfixed by what's going on. So
your patient is going to die unless she kills someone.
I can't kill someone!
You have it. Get away from me! Get away from me!
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen as soon as he found out. But he gave her information. It's not really that helpful or something she wants to hear, but jeez.
What do you say?
Nothing.
Oh, come on.
Nothing.
It's out of his mind, Joel.
Joel has told you everything. You need to be honest with him. Doesn't mean you can actually go and do it. That's a hell of an ultimatum. I mean, the only other alternative I can think of is you could take yourself out before it's able to do it. I would never want that. Something where people can just look at my house like that.
I have a responsibility to notify the authorities. I need you to help convince me you're not a danger.
This is going to go badly. This is going to go badly.
How are you feeling today?
I'm pretty sure my fiance thinks I'm crazy. My sister has totally shut me out. My former therapist is making unannounced house calls. Other than that, I'm really good.
I mean, it sounds like things are going pretty well overall. And you're also chewing on your fingers until they bleed, basically. Which is just not a great situation to have happen.
What?
Rose, I've been trying your mobile all morning. Rose?
That is interesting. So she's hallucinating this whole thing. I was going to say, can she talk to it?
Almost time, Rose.
Okay, that was pretty real and pretty visceral. I mean, to be honest, if you reach a certain point where you believe there's no way you're going to make it out of this alive, I would consider taking it into my own hands just so that it doesn't happen from this entity, and that maybe it would die when I did that. If you went out somewhere completely away from everybody and you did that, it would have nowhere to go. Oh, that's her plan, is him?
Rose, what are you doing here?
She's just dreaming all of this because no one's stopping her either. Yeah. She goes and does it and nothing happens. You immediately know something's off.
Rose, what are you doing here?
I don't know. Sorry, I have to go.
Rose, I don't think you should go anywhere. Rose, please.
I think she hit another car as she was doing that. Everything makes sense. Kind of. I mean, I was going to say some of the decisions she's making aren't great, but also she's under incredible strain and no one believes her and she has no idea what to do. So a lot of stuff she's doing can be forgiven.
I saw police APB go out for you that says you're dangerous.
If there's no one else around, then it has no way to pass. I am not gonna keep running. I gotta face it.
Just tell me what...
Yeah, no. Honestly, she's kind of on the only track that might work, and it's not even guaranteed for that. But yeah, my first instinct would be get away from everybody. It's the only thing that stands any chance. What I'm afraid of is that he knows where she's going, because there's only a certain number of places she could go, and that he's going to come up there anyway. Is this where she used to live? Is this where the thing happened with her mother? I mean, to be fair, he could probably track her phone. He's a cop. Might be a misuse of his resources, but... yeah, this looks like a good horror movie setting for some horrible things to happen. Well, that confirms that. This is where she grew up. And that's where her mother was. She said to face it. Maybe what she has to do is face her trauma, and maybe that could actually stop it.
Rose, baby, help me, please. Mommy made a mistake.
Oh, so maybe the trauma and the guilt isn't just what happened to her and that she died, but maybe it's that she didn't help her. Like she had the opportunity and didn't do it. Yeah, it's going to show up somewhere, somehow. This place is too charged with her trauma for something not to happen. That's going to be scary. I'm trying to think of the freakiest things that could happen. I mean, as long as a cop doesn't show up, although I'm sure he's probably going to. Seems like the worst thing that could happen is she dies, house burns down, whatever. I mean, at least she's trying to confront it. Okay, I'm waiting for something scary to happen.
Rose, it's okay, baby. Come here.
I seriously doubt it's okay, baby. This is quite a lure, though.
I am so sorry.
So for her mother to be looking alive and okay-ish.
You wish that I would die.
Because I was afraid of you! I was 10 years old!
She is facing it. I don't know if that'll do anything.
I have to let it go.
The ending can't be this nice, though. Can't be this easy. Oh, wow. So we start to see a little more of its actual form. I think it's behind you. Yep, there we go. Knew that was going to happen.
You can't escape your own mind.
Here it goes. It's a whole house burned down.
It's my mind.
That's smart. She has home field advantage, at least. If it relies on her mind to survive, then it only has the power she gives it. Yikes. This still seems too easy, though. Still seems too easy. Doesn't seem like she should be able to escape it like that. Yeah, I feel like it's all a little too neat. She was able to go for one night, face her trauma, and find a way to destroy this thing, and then go back and take her life back. I'm wondering if this is all a hallucination.
I'm sorry. For most of my life, I've been afraid of letting people get too close.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying a lot. I'm kind of sucked into the whole thing. I'm trying to determine if this is even real or what, because it seems like there's still got to be something coming.
I met you, and I could feel those walls coming down, and it scared the out of me.
Wow. She broke up with him because she was starting to trust him, and it freaked her out.
Could you stay with me while I sleep?
Yeah, of course I'll stay with you.
Yeah, I feel like this is still going to go badly somehow. One of them's going to get taken over.
I'll stay with you forever.
Yeah, it was too easy. You had to know it was too easy. It just would be too simple an escape if you were able to do that. She's never left the house. Yikes. House never burned down.
Rose!
But Joel is actually there.
No, no, no!
You wanted to believe for a second that it could be that easy. So her patient, Laura, that's what she saw, because this is what was happening. She saw this coming for her. Yikes. That is not what I expected to happen there. Though I don't know what I expected to happen there. Wow. I knew it had to be too nice of an ending for her just to face her trauma and then all of a sudden she's safe. Somebody would have figured that out.
Rose!
Yeah, he cares about her, but it's gonna be the end of him. And it's following him now. What happens if he could have stopped her, I wonder? Jeez. Wow. Quite an ending. Let us go to the wrap-up, shall we? Well, sorry if my voice was given out during that. What do you say about a movie like that? Really? I think it's a great premise for a horror movie. As I'm recording this, I just recently did the reaction for Obsession a couple weeks ago. And strangely, I get a similar feeling for this, and I can tell you why. Not because those movies bear a lot of similarity to each other or whatever, but it's not a new concept, obviously, but it's done in a new way. And I feel that same way about Obsession. For those who haven't seen it, I'm not gonna spoil it, but we've basically seen possession stories and things like that before. In this case, they even said it in here. This is a curse. And so the idea of a curse is obviously not new. We've seen throughout history, throughout folklore, there have been all kinds of things about different curses and things following people around and how you get rid of them and all that kind of stuff. What is different is in past horror movies. I think this is something that's positive about newer horror movies. Not all past horror movies, but too often what you would see is you want to end up with some kind of happy ending. Even if the final people who are left went through something horrible, you want there to be some way that they figure out what it is and they figure out what to do about it and they're able to fight back, and you have this ultimate climax where they are able to defeat the evil and survive. You see it in slasher movies, all the different horror monsters. It's how almost all of them end. And even in things about curses or whatever, demons, all this kind of stuff, they go and talk to the expert at some point and, oh, you have to do this thing and then that will defeat it, and they're able to do it in the end. This does not give you that. It is a story about a curse. It operates in that same way. It has its own distinct, feel and methodology about how it does that, but it also doesn't let you off the hook. In fact, it pretty much mocks you for wanting that or for thinking that it would be that easy. The ending would have been believable, meaning when we thought she got away and when we thought she defeated the evil, if it had been a little more difficult, if it had been harder to do, if she had barely made it out, if she was almost dead or something like that, and if that's where we left it. But it's when you get to this whole thing of she is able to set it on fire, she's able to get out of the house burns down, the evil burns inside, she drives back to the city, and everything's just kind of okay. And she goes to her ex and she tells him she's okay, and she apologizes for things from their past and is still in this thing of dealing with stuff that has been messed up in her life, and can I sleep here? And then it turns around and laughs in her face. Like, haha, you thought it was going to be that easy. Haha, you thought that you could just wish this away, or that you could just deal with your trauma and your grief and somehow find a way to defeat this. This thing has been around for who knows how long and has been doing this for all that time. Again, if it was that easy, somebody probably would have discovered that at some point by now. But no, you haven't even left the cabin. You didn't do anything. You're still here. This entity that's tormenting you is still here. She did go in and lock herself in. It was kind of the only thing she could do to try to save him from it. I mean, I guess what she could have done, I don't think it would have worked at this point, was try to like close the door and burn the house down with the thing still inside it. The curse is on her and she would have been outside. As soon as he's there, it creates a problem. It creates a problem that the curse has someone to pass to, and then she's gone and it's with him. She was correct in that she needed to be somewhere where she could be completely alone. So you give the curse nowhere to go. So even if she ended up not surviving, that it could have potentially ended with her, especially if she had ended things on her own terms. Like, I really wonder if she had just gone and decided to do that and done it. That would have been incredibly tragic for her, but I wonder what that would have done as far as like if the curse would have died with her, if it would have just had nowhere else to go, like if it can't survive without a host. So we didn't get to really see that. I thought that's where we were headed. And that's also why I thought when she was able to kill it like that, that just felt too easy. But as a concept for a horror movie franchise, I think it's great. I really like it. I think it's something where you could tell all kinds of stories because it's not tied to a certain set of characters. This is really kind of the thing I feel like works the best when you come to series like this, where you don't have common characters and common lore like that. You have a common catalyst and you just introduce that catalyst into all kinds of different situations. So you can tell kind of vastly different stories. Now, you might expand on it at certain points. You might allow a little bit more lore to be known about it at certain points. But especially with things like this, you do have to keep it somewhat mysterious. You do have to keep it somewhat unknown as to how it functions, because that's where a lot of the fear comes from. If you educate people too much about what it is and give them too much of an opportunity to figure out how to fight it, then it's less scary. It's kind of inherently less scary at that point. I do wonder, I mean, I don't want him to be a central figure, but I do wonder if Joel is going to show up in any way in Smile 2, meaning either he'll show up kind of out of his mind and he'll be the one to pass the curse, or if we'll just see some reference, like if they start tracing things back in Smile 2, like, oh, this guy's part of the chain, and so is Rose. Or maybe, again, we'll have no connection whatsoever and just a shared catalyst. Just this thing shows up again somewhere else, completely unattached. That's the thing. The guy who was in prison, what was his name? Robert Talley. He was able to research different places that this had happened over time and that different streaks had popped up here and there. It may not even be all the same entity. It could be several of these entities. So it'll be interesting to see how they proceed with this concept in Smile 2 and if there's any attachment or if it's completely separate. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very well done. I didn't know what I was walking into with this, but this is a nice surprise of a horror movie that did what it was supposed to do. It was exciting, it was scary, didn't know where it was going a lot of times, and that's where you want to be with stuff like that. So one more time before we get out of here, I just want to remind you to check out the Patreon. The full-length reaction of this movie is available over on the Patreon right now. There's other full-length movie reactions over there, exclusive television show reactions over there, all kinds of stuff. I hope you go check it out and consider becoming a patron. Any support that you offer over there or over here is always greatly appreciated. And speaking of over here, if you'd be so kind as to go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, click the bell so you can see when I'm putting out new videos. And a special thank you to my Seen Everything patrons, Aunt Bess and Stevie. Thank you so much for your support. And that is all, folks. Thank you for being here to watch this one with me today, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.